Welcome to Goblin Town.
2022.
Okay. So here we are again, everybody. I'd like to welcome everybody. Come one, come all to Goblin Town.
We're here to remind you what chaos is in real life.
Okay. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll have my ways. Well, as the saying goes, the nail that sticks out will be hammered in. So, that's my job.
Am I the nail?
All right. Since we're starting, I guess, a new season of Goblin Town, or was that the last session? I don't remember. Anyways, does anyone want to start off with greetings to the audience?
Greetings, audience.
Oh, like reintroductions?
Yeah, sure. Stanley put it that to imagine every comic book issue as a person's first issue, because it is for somebody. So
It's deep.
all right.
How about Anna goes first?
No, why is it always?
I mean, you're the one talking the most, Jake. I think you should go first.
Yeah.
No, I'm new here.
The newbie goes first. I like that.
No, I'm new here.
I think that's the point. That's the point, man. If you're new here, you're supposed to introduce yourself.
Okay. What are we doing? Are we going by name or
Pulling our
character or
friends
both?
into this.
I am
Whatever you want.
I'm following the proper way of doing order things, and I'm going from right to left on the bottom of the screen. Varn is on the far right, so go for it.
That means it's your turn.
Oh yes, I'm Harusaki Emon. I am the dungeon master here, running the game and trying to herd this group of cats. Is Varn, go.
Hello, my character is Zavarin. I am the Dragonborn Bard of the group. My online names are mostly Esoterra or Archaeoape, and my real name is Jacob. Hi, everybody.
Hello. I am Anna. I go by Short Round online, and I'm playing Dagmar, who is the half-orc barbarian, trigger-happy, big, lovable moron of the group. So, next.
Hi, I am Lisa. I go by Moredra online. I am playing Theory, the half-elf rogue. Yeah, that's her.
I guess I'll go next. I am Mike. I go by VTech Rules Online, and I play Greta, who is the Flower Goblin Druid. And I'm looking forward for another D&D session where our illustrious dungeon master tortures us with the emotional equivalent of shoving puppies through a wood chipper. So,
Yep.
Yep.
Can confirm.
Yeah. I'm Bri. I go by everywhere else online as Ellie Croft. My Twitch is IndieCroftCom. I play Genera, the Hobgoblin Monk. And if you're new here, you may want to go back a couple episodes and find out that I am currently related to the bloodthirsty warlord that has killed millions of people.
Not millions. Not yet. Not yet.
We
Well,
love
I don't know
you.
that. I don't know that he hasn't killed millions.
And we didn't know this going in.
No.
Do we know anything ever? Like, genuine question. Do we ever
Not
know
until
anything?
it's too late.
Not until it's too late. Love it.
Oh my god. Oh, shit.
On the road again. It's wood chipper.
It's so wrong.
All right. I think that's everybody, right? Okay. Okay, so let's actually summarize what happened last time. So during last session, you interrogated Moo. Actually, let me put Moo up on the screen. So
Yeah, interrogated.
Where did I put this? Okay. There you go. Let's see.
She's no longer with us.
Spoiler alert.
So Moo had been revealed to have been a former officer in Kulog the Warlord's armies. Had left the armies and had turned toward looting a local site for artifacts. Our party, being the good archaeologists that they are, quickly hunted the Moo down. Squeezed her for all the information that they could get out of Moo, and promptly tied up loose ends.
Yeah, that's what we do in our professions.
Remember, this is about
That's what we're calling
science.
it now.
This is what we call science communication, everybody. So I think you just left Moo like lying there in the camp, right? You just like
Yes.
Moo's party actually had two more people, had several other people in it. Most of them had escaped. There was the one person that the party also captured was and they didn't quite murder Moo right in front of her eyes. They took the time to be as discreet as possible and took her to the side, but she is still with the group. So is still with the group. Also, they were able to reclaim Fred from among the ranks of Moo's party. So Frank and Gail are with them. So
Frank, you mean Fred?
Oh, sorry,
Frank?
not Frank. Fred and Gail. Let me put their pictures up on the.
A lot of love for Fred in here.
Okay. Hopefully that's not me spoiling things. I tend to do that.
Who's Fred?
Okay, let me get a picture of.
Where is he?
Yeah, I need a
Oh,
picture.
you're putting him up. Okay.
Yeah.
I meant to ask who was Frank.
That's Fred's imaginary friend.
Fred's evil twin brother.
Wouldn't it be the other way? Like,
What?
that's the movie, Drop Dead Fred.
Oh god.
Gail's
Okay.
so cute up there. Looks so tasty.
Fred's gonna be slightly smaller. Fred's gonna be about that big. Okay, there you have it, everybody.
Remember, can I make the whistle noises?
Ah, my ear!
You're welcome. It's very, very posed look from Whistle over there.
Okay, so the group, all of you. Let's see. Let me see. Actually. Okay, so the group now. You are. I think you're about where the purple is, or close to it. I think I think that's another marker. The purple circle is a different marker from a different time, but that's roughly where you are. Okay. Anyways, you had set up. Oh wait, I think, or maybe
We were
you'd gone
resting,
south. I
weren't
can't.
we?
I can't remember the purple mark here. But in any case, you had
We're
moved
just woken
south
up.
from the original camp that Moo's crew had stopped at. Try to separate yourself from the crime scene, and you had set up your own camp. You had gone through 2 watches. Nothing of any interest had come up. And on the 3rd watch,
Oh, right.
Dagmar, using her keen half-orc senses, noticed 2 individuals out in the tall grass. Let's see. Yes. Do you remember what they looked like, Dagmar?
I do. I do remember. Hold on. Let me flip through my pages. So it was a goblin, and then I think it was a human, or what looked like a human, and the human wasn't wearing a shirt. That's the only thing I've written down about that. And then the goblin was wearing like a full set of armor.
Okay, so I'll describe them a little more in detail. So, both of them were actually mostly naked. Like neither of them have shirts. One of them has a horned helmet, a shield, and a massive scimitar, and then a kind of large belt over a brown shorts, or this like fur shorts kind of thing. Very loinclothy. The taller individual, because one's shorter, one's taller. The taller one also no shirt. Very, very sort of skimpy clothes, almost loinclothy. But it has got wrappings around their shins, like scraps of armor, ropes, leather, cloth, kind of hobbled together. Yes.
Many of us saw this actually. Was it just Dagmar? So far?
Dagmar is the person who saw them, and I think that's where we left off last time. So it's up to Dagmar now to react. What would you like to do, Dagmar?
Oh, I thought I told everybody.
Okay.
And then we kind of went after them, or at least I think a theory did, and then they kind of scampered off.
Okay.
Actually, if I remember correctly, you were, as Dagmar was shouting out to them, all the rest of us had hidden. We were all stealth, and they were
Oh
continuing
shit!
to catch us.
I'm so
All I
stealthy.
have
That
right
sounds
here,
right.
all I have right here in my notes is 23 on a stealth roll like a pro.
Oh yeah, we can look at the
I'm not even kidding. I can take a picture if you want.
Well,
Oh my
no, but see
God.
that's the thing is we have it here on the Roll20, the chat history. So 21 is the perception that Dagmar did to recognize them. Gradal did not see them with that perception. Chinera, I think, saw them.
Yeah.
A theory, I think, did not. Sorry. No. So once
Well,
Dagmar pointed them out, they both try to duck and hide, I believe.
okay.
I think most of you lost sight of the one with the horned helmet, but all of you did notice what seems to be the human individual, because he's taller, I guess. He just sticks out over the grass more. Um, okay, and now
Well
all of
then,
you are now trying to sneak towards them.
well, with everybody hidden and I'm not, could I call out to them?
You're calling out to those two individuals?
Yeah. I call out to them.
Let me see. Oh, I'm going to use some new dice that were gifted to me, and I'm going
Swear,
By
if
the
these dice
wonderful.
kill us all, I'm gonna be so angry.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. How many d6s are in a fireball spell again?
I
Don't.
Jesus.
don't feel like I want to answer that.
Don't. The answer is just don't.
Hey, you get a deck save, and a theory actually gets a. I don't know if you ever at the level right. You actually get like half damage. So please. Okay. All right. I want. Okay. All right. Everybody roll perception. Roll perception.
Ah.
Oh, my digital dice roll so fast.
Oh god, I keep rolling bad perception. Perception's my jam.
Not anymore.
You got a +6.
It's Dagmar's.
Used to be your jam.
Hey, it's my year.
Jeez, Dagmar.
Dagmar's the
year.
wise one, though.
I used to not be able to perceive anything. This is nice.
I know. It's funny.
So, I'm noticing something.
Okay, so everybody except for Dagmar are sort of sneaking around in the grass, but have lost sight of what you were supposed to be looking at. You're heading in that vague direction, but you no longer see what Dagmar was pointing at. Go ahead, Dagmar.
So is everybody around me that if I said something they'd be able to hear?
If you shout, they'll hear it.
If I shout,
You're shouting anyway.
You know what? I'm gonna stick my arm up, like all the way up. Hopefully everybody can see, and then I'm just going to kind of like claw it in the air forward, my hand, so that they can kind of see the direction that I'm headed. And then I'm going to be following these trails in the tall grass that are moving away from the group. I'm going after the two. Oh wait, hold on. Is that a bad idea? Oh God. Never mind. I'm gonna be going away from the trails. I've actually noticed something that I don't want to deal with.
You want to share with the class there, bud?
And now I'm gonna gesture at everybody and then like very like loudly whisper. I don't know if anyone can hear, but I'm gonna loudly whisper like, guys, get away from there! Get away from here! So now I'm going the opposite direction of where I was just headed.
Do we see or hear Dagmar doing this?
Yeah, I mean, like, Dagmar, are you being subtle or not being subtle?
I mean, it's Dagmar, so no.
Dagmar, so
You have to
thinks
ask.
she's being subtle.
I think I'm being subtle, but I'm not capable of it.
I'm doing what she's saying then, and I'm pulling a full Sir Robin and backing off.
Yeah, same.
I'll back
Yeah, the
off.
same. Dagmar doesn't usually run away from
Yeah,
things,
she
so
doesn't.
I'm a little freaked out.
We need to regroup.
Okay.
Okay, so I might have... I might have spooked Dagmar when I didn't quite mean to spook Dagmar.
Well, your special DM secret notes or messages like took a 0 to 60 for me. So
Well, okay, so the thing is, though, I'm being very, very sort of technical when I'm using these words, and I think that maybe you're kind of thinking of the movie version, not like the really technical version.
What? I'm very suspicious of what's happening behind the scenes right now, and I'm not sure I'm okay with it.
I still you sent me a picture. I still don't want to deal with that.
You wanna? Have we regrouped yet? Like, can Dagmar explain to us what
Okay,
she's
I mean,
seen?
if you all meet together, you can. That's
Okay, let's regroup together then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if we're all together and if I feel safe enough, guys, there's a velociraptor and a protoceratops. I don't know what these words mean. They just came to me. But
Oh my god!
there are those
Are you gonna
things.
try to?
I don't know what
You
these
gonna try to
words mean.
ride
They
one
just
again?
came to me. I don't know.
Go
I'm
ride
not used
one.
to seeing these things alive. But there they are. So
Wait, so are they
figure
together, or is the Velociraptor eating the Protoceratops?
I don't know, man. I didn't ask.
God damn it. I think it'd be kind of obvious.
I didn't ask. Is what she said. Is I didn't ask. Well, go back and ask.
Okay. Okay. So I pulled two. I pulled two images off the internet real quick. I'll throw them in the Discord chat, so that everybody knows what I'm talking about or what.
You didn't draw the second one this time?
No, I didn't draw either one. I just pulled them out.
Oh, jeez, you could have fooled me.
Wonderful. Glorious. I'm so excited to experience these things.
The
Guys,
reason-
like
we're doing like historically accurate. Like I could punt that thing.
Yeah. Guys, the
Nice.
big one kind of looks like Gale, and I don't know why, but it's really, really making me feel uneasy.
okay.
And maybe
So the reason why I'm saying is like why there might be a little bit of confusion is because velociraptors in the popular mindset are thought of to be about as tall as a person.
Thanks, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's Jurassic Park. But like technically, velociraptors and sort of in like the more kind of scientific parlance, they're actually about this. They only come up to about your like waist. They're actually much smaller. They're like a large turkey.
Most popular culture variants of velociraptors are more synonymous with Utah raptors, which are roughly 6 to 6.5 feet.
Yeah.
So
You
movies lied to you once again. Sorry. So what are we doing? Dig more.
Oh, this just became paleo gaming. So
Hey, just because I said I don't dig up dinosaurs doesn't mean I don't know some things about them. Okay, I'm also a nerd. Thank you.
So I just to clarify, everyone, I'm consulting with the crystal ball in my brain. Those two humanoid 2 feet 1 head people, did they run after the two strangely mythical dinosaur creatures or what?
Dinosaurs were mythical. Okay.
I just assumed at this point, after you've met at least one dinosaur, that you would have just like assumed they're natural now, as you talk to
Wait, oh my god,
a
I can
6.5
talk to
foot
them.
dragonborn person.
Wait, I can talk to them.
You have talked to them.
Mhm.
We have to go back.
Did you forget that you were friends with the dinosaur already?
I keep forgetting I can talk to animals.
You're the Dr. Doolittle of the group.
That only
Surprisingly,
happened
should
like
be Gretel.
that happened like 20 sessions in. That I need like a lot of sessions to remember this.
Just like, okay.
Okay.
Guys, should we talk to them and see where the two mysterious strangers are headed?
I mean,
Perhaps.
go for it.
Mhm. We'll just stand back here at a distance and watch.
What?
I mean,
I'll go with-
listen,
I'll
you're
go
like
with
a
Dagmar.
one-hit kill with your.
That's true. Wait, that's right. What am I afraid of? Dagmar's like hungover.
Okay.
Well, during her watch, she had a couple drinks. So, okay, I'm gonna approach the two again.
I'll join
Okay.
Dagmar.
So we're just gonna assume that we're here, that the camp is right there, and at a certain point, they're not they're no longer stealthy, and you notice that they are traveling in this general direction, this way. Like you see two
Backwards
figures sort of
would be
riding on. You see you see the two figures, and they're riding away on their mounts.
Are they riding towards us or away from us? Or
They're riding away from you, and they're heading in the vague northwestern direction.
What were their
They don't wanna
mounts?
fight.
The two dinosaurs.
You didn't put that together.
Oh.
Come on,
Okay.
Anna.
So the one on the horned helmet is the one riding the Velociraptor, and the taller one's on the Protoceratops.
Okay. I'm gonna shout out to them and be like, "Hey, what's the hurry? What? You were the one snooping on us. We just want to say hi."
There's no answer back. They just keep riding. There's a couple looks back. There's a couple looks. They look at you, but they sort of ride away.
Guys, why don't
Probably a
we have
wise
mounts?
decision.
Why don't we have mounts? That's not fair.
Well, you left your dinosaur in the cave.
That's true.
I mean,
You
there was
could
no
have
way to
had
really.
one.
There's no way to really get him out, though.
You can go tame one. Go find one first. Jump right into its mouth and become its friend.
Well,
That's
They
kind of
have-
what almost happened to Grandall.
I was also eaten, thank you very much.
Well, they're riding away on
And
dinosaur
Gunner
mounts, I
comes
think.
in like a pro.
There's Gunner. Well, we have a dinosaur we can ride on too.
Not anymore. We left him back at the Mesa, if I recall.
No, I mean Zavarin.
He's the
That's why we
Hurt
kept
you.
him around, right?
I will hurt you.
If they're moving away, then I say we let him go.
I
No-
agree
Yeah.
with the little one.
Trouble. By the way, what's going on with Whistle while all this is happening? With Whistle
Oh
and Fred?
shit, yeah.
The one we forgot about.
Well, wait. I'm trying to think. Did you guys actually say why you were hiding, or do you just like scurry off?
If I remember correctly, I think Dagmar woke everybody up, including Whistle and Fred, so they would have known why.
Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't actually tell them what to do. You just like snuck into the grass, right?
Correct.
We're
Because
very organized.
yeah.
This is accurate. We didn't say anything.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. You. I think most of you notice Fred, or rather, you notice Gale's cage and Gale in it, sort of sticking out of the grass, and Fred's kind of holding on to it. You don't notice her anywhere.
We don't notice
Uh-oh.
Whistle anywhere.
Uh-oh.
Can I do a
Uh,
perception check and try to see if I can locate Whistle somewhere? In
Wait, go ahead, make your roll.
All right. Can I guide myself on this
Wait. Was this perception or investigation?
perception?
E.
How about instead I just assist him?
I guess you could do that. Okay, so assist him, and then Grad roll with advantage, and you can toggle the advantage thing on the roll.
How do I roll with advantage through
Just
beyond?
roll twice.
Okay, well we'll just go with that. 18. A total of 18. Oh wait, no, but you still need the. Okay, yeah. Oh no, that's the advantage. Okay. So here we go. All right.
So Whistle is well hidden, about 30 feet from the camp, keeping still. Okay. So if I see her, I'm going to keep my eyes on her, and I'm just going to sort of stroll over and let her know that the possible danger has passed.
Like you're gonna stroll over and you're gonna tell her. Okay.
Yep. I'll straight up let her know.
Okay. And then she asks you like, what was the danger?
And I described the so there was a shirtless human and a goblin with a horned helmet riding dinosaurs and trying to sneak up on us. But when we noticed them and they realized that we noticed, why am I not speaking in Gretel's voice? When they noticed us and they noticed that we noticed them, then they ran off and left us alone. So, yay, for noticing things.
All right.
Because we're just that intimidating, and I say it in my squeakiest Gretel voice.
Oh my god.
Go for it if you want. If you want to try for it.
No, I'm not trying for it to I'm as Gretel, I'm making a joke about how I'm so intimidating when in fact I'm just thing from it.
He can be when he's talking to shopkeepers.
That's true.
Okay. All right. So there you have it. Okay. So the danger has passed. Then. What's your next move?
Should we continue heading south towards Oak Ridge, or rather southwest
Do we have to
along the
finish
river? Oh,
Okay. I mean, is that what you wanted to do?
Well,
yeah.
will what we've done be considered a long rest, even if it was interrupted?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was actually one of the decisions I wanted to ask you. Uh, so I just wanted a decision from you. It's just how closely adhering to the rules that you want to do. Which would basically just be uh. Oh, let me think. 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 Um, because none of you actually did anything that strenuous, and the restorative effects of a long rest, do you want it to sort of kick in as long as you have a rest, or did you want it to kick in at the beginning, you start a rest, or after a rest, or um, because this will actually be important for like things we got to keep track of, like spells and rages.
I think anything where we all get rested properly is ideal. I don't know
Okay.
what everyone else wants to do.
No. Well, what I'm saying is let's say for like spell slots. Okay. Um, um, if you don't if the restoration doesn't kick in until the very end, that means that if you're awakened in the middle, you don't get
Oh,
any, right? You have to go back to sleep, finish it, and then they kick in, and then you get them all back again. Um, which means, right, that if you're attacked in the middle of a rest, you know you're down. You're down however many hit points or spell slots or whatever. Um, then, but if you do it the other way, that as soon as you get, as long as the rest is sort of initiated and you've gotten through part of it, you get a certain amount of restoration. That means if you're attacked in the middle, you're at you have more of an advantage. You have more resources to use, more spell slots. But that means once you finish the rest, they don't fully restore it. That's it. You've done. You can't do it again until like another day has passed.
I vote the first one. I mean the start one, not the end.
Okay. So that means if you're attacked in the middle, that means you're going to be prepped and ready. You
You
have more
can't restore
strength,
afterwards.
and then afterwards. But the thing is that you can't just keep resting. That's the disadvantage. Then, meaning later in the day, if you're doing like a marathon thing, then you can't do a long rest again. Long rests can only be done once a day. Either choice you make, I'm going to take it. I'm going to use it to the fullest advantage.
I
So,
would expect no less.
just so I can get this straight, so our options are we can consider this being rested and just move on early, or and we are we wake up and are interrupted with the ability with the effects of a long rest, or we are able to complete a long rest despite interruptions, but you only get the one per day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be advantage. So like if like these guys turn around and come back and attack us, and we were at like half health, if we did the refresh at the start, we'd be ready. But then if they knocked us down to half health again, we wouldn't be able to rest back up to full. Whereas if we had half health and then we fought them off, then we could rest afterwards. Is the other option. Basically, do you want to be prepared or do you want to risk being low? I think being prepared is better.
I agree. So I guess it's an early morning for us, isn't it?
Okay. So I'm gonna have to note this down. Okay, so that
DM will remember this.
yes.
What time is it? Goblin time.
Oh, I mean, in Goblin time, it's already 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. This reminds me of this morning. I slept in because it was New Year's.
Yeah, I mean, it's remember that you stayed up late chasing Moo's crew, and then stayed up even later, right? Dealing with Moo and interrogating, and then setting up your own camp. You didn't actually like start resting until like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then your full rest is like another 8 hours. So it's 11 noon. You're waking up at the crack of noon.
Wow, so fancy. I say we continue then.
Yeah, Gretel's got all his spells back.
There you go.
And I got all my barbarian spells as well.
You got all your rage.
Yes, exactly correct.
I would like to cast
She's
Blast in
raged
your
up.
I cast beheading.
Yeah, exactly. I'm ready to cast rage.
Okay.
I have my breath weapon back, Dagmar.
Alrighty then.
I'm ready to cast foul breath.
Okay. So let's actually zoom out a little.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay, we're gonna look at the map now.
Map has got a case of the zoomies.
So are we heading back to Oak Ridge?
Yes.
I thought so, because weren't we wanting to? We wanted to check in with folks in town based on what we observed up north here, and then didn't we also want to go back through the archaeological site as well, and then just get as far away from the rest of Moo's crew as possible?
We can definitely do that. We could also try to find. I did promise employment to Whistle, either with
Oh yeah.
Helga or with Hair Dr. Pickle.
Right.
Never met these people.
You're in for a delight.
Oh, I'm sure.
I like the symbol for the arc site.
It's a trowel, it's a shovel. No, it's both.
Okay, so what's your plan then? Go ahead, everybody. You're gonna have to start to mark down the path that you wish to take. So if you remember that the mountains here have tick monsters.
Oh God.
You'll have to make this decision or I'll make
Oh,
it for
God.
you because I haven't been this way before.
Panera, you want to tango with the tick monsters again?
No,
Not really.
Which way have the tick
I
monsters?
don't.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
and
I
then
gotta.
Gretel
Oh
had
my
a
god,
line.
that's a beautiful
I
drawing.
can't really see because the icons are in the way.
Oh, like our name icons on the bottom?
Yeah, I think I can.
You can change that to where it's just the names and the pictures are
Yeah.
gone.
Let me see. I'm looking at the settings now.
Okay. Uh,
So we could do that. We could follow the river, but that means missing out on the archaeological site and possible employment for Moo, and not to mention returning Fred back to his dig site, which I think Fred would like to go back to.
Well, what if we traveled on the opposite side of the river and then crossed again once we reach the archaeological site? Couldn't we do that? Oh shoot, okay, I thought we were that tinier circle. Never mind.
you are the tinier
so-
circle.
We are the
oh, the
tinier
one
circle.
right here?
Yeah.
Yes. And
Okay.
if Daryl's drawings are any indication, we're going to die of dysentery on the way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
The
I mean, there's
wagon
gonna be,
trail.
yeah, frick. What do you guys think we should do? Because we ought to come back here and get rid of Fred, dispose of him.
Why
I
are we
mean,
disposing Fred? Doesn't he have
we
the
also
food on
have
his
to
back in the
find out,
cage?
like,
Just changing your vocabulary there, Dagmar. But I'm okay to brave some tick monsters now that we know that they're there.
Yeah.
And also, I believe I still have some of my tick repelling flowers that kind of worked last time we encountered them.
Oh god, I have the chrysanthemums.
Mm-hmm.
Try that.
well, and I also think it's a good idea to find out what exactly the doctor is up to. Like, who does he work for? Like, what specifically is he doing with these artifacts? Like, because remember, we found
Right.
that weird skull that Fred didn't like.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to be reunited with that ASAP.
Well, it's not just that, but I mean, if we're trying to figure out where these cursed objects are coming from, like what people are up to with this stuff, like it might be a good idea to stop there first and then head to Oak Ridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think we can, first of all, inform him that looting is going on, but then also inform him that we know for sure that any of the artifacts he uncovers with the strange metal are in fact cursed and need to be disposed of after study.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you are endorsing study of the artifacts.
And
Unless
Gotcha there, Michael.
this is a big debate. Is like, do archaeologists in their collections allow looted artifacts, which expands the trade for them, and study them and publish them, or do they get rid of them, dispose of them, and they end up going back on the market anyway? It's a classic dilemma.
Hmm.
But basically, like, these are dangerous to have around them. My guess is that if Hair Dr. Pickle does have allies who can do casting identify or remove curse on these objects might be a good option.
Yeah. Anything from the rest of the group?
I'm just along for the ride right now.
What about you, Theory? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. We should go talk. Go check it out.
Okay, so
yeah,
you're
I
gonna
think that
head.
sounds good to me.
Okay, so you're heading over the mountain. Go ahead, draw your draw the path that you wish to take.
I mean, couldn't we follow the river south? And just go downstream?
It's up to you how you want to take it.
Hicks don't like water.
You talking about this river?
Waiting for that to come up on. Yeah. Yeah, and just follow that downstream until we hit the archaeological site. I mean, I think that's kind of how we came up in the first place, too.
Yeah, we can simply follow the same. I mean, if we follow the same path back that we did up, then at the very least we know what the dangers are. We know where we encounter the tick monsters, and we can be especially wary along those points.
True.
Yeah, I think we were able to avoid some of them. Particularly, if I remember correctly, there's a dinosaur corpse on like the cut bank area of one portion of the river, and so they were preoccupied. Of course, that's like gone now, but I mean, chances are they've moved on. I don't remember where we encountered the actual group of tick monsters that we fought, but I think that was maybe before we started traveling up north from Oak Ridge.
No, it's on the mountain. I'm pretty sure
It
we
was-
were
okay.
pretty sure we were in this area somewhere. I just can't remember if we came this way or if we had come this way.
Okay. And I still think that like we encountered dangers on the west side of the river. If there's a point that we can cross and get onto the east side of the river for traveling down south for this time, we might have better luck. I don't know.
Oh, tick monsters are not vampires. They can cross running water.
Give them a weakness. That's all I'm asking. Like shit. God.
Their weakness is
Anybody-
DDT.
Can anybody cast fireball on them? Cause like, god damn.
I have a breath weapon. Does that count? It's not
Yeah,
fire.
Yes.
listen, we have Zavari
Yes.
now, so we can
It's
just
not
burn
fire.
them with fire.
It's not
If
fire.
we tug on his tail, does fire come out? If we
Not
just tug
fire.
on his tail.
Not fire. God damn it. Why are you a dragon but don't use fire?
It's lightning.
Okay, well then electrocute them.
It's a
Zap
lightning
'em.
breath weapon. I'm a bronze fire. Bronze is it's not fire. Is I don't even know what fire is. What's fire? Fire's gold and red.
Gold and red. Oh, and brass.
Oh, when? Of which I am not.
Nope.
All right, I think we have our plan.
All right.
And
Okay.
grab it early. Hit the road. Ooh, French.
Okay, so I kind of wanted to do this slightly differently.
That's not good. That's probably not good. DM's just like I'm kind of thinking about trying to kill you guys off a little bit more efficiently this time.
So I just wanted to do this. I'm trying to think about this for a second. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll stop there. All right. So, the if well, remember that the path the journey to take you from the mesa to the dig site with the professor was about 3 days. You've already traveled basically 1 day or like half a day from the mesa down. So that's like 2.5 days left to travel. So I wanted to make travel a little bit more interesting. So what I'm gonna do is, okay. Let me see. So what this is gonna be the bit of the gamble. Okay, so this is gonna be the kind of the funness of the game and the gamble. Okay, I want each of you. So you're waking up. You're gonna get going. So it's all of you traveling. You plus and Fred and Gail. So for each day of travel, there's gonna be some sort of challenge that's gonna happen. And it's going to end up randomly. So either you're going to have to fight something, or you're going to have to find something to eat, or you're going to lose your path, or there's going to be some sort of weather event.
Why?
or you'll find some ruins, perhaps. Possible archaeological. You'll find an archaeological feature, perhaps. Okay.
Oh, we better start plotting some points.
Okay. So what I want each of you to do is you contribute one of your ability checks. So pick whatever it is that you want. Okay. So you've already so you're just gonna have to think of as a group now. Out of all of those things, how can you combine your abilities to best sort of guard against or prevent any of those sorts of things from happening? Okay. But the things you're not going to know. You're not going to know what's going to happen until it happens. And that's for me, I'm going to roll a die. Okay. So, but right now,
my
you're going to have to
God.
plan for the day.
You mean of our 6 ability scores, we have to pick one person
The
to represent
the
each
skills,
one?
whatever. No, I'm talking about skills, not strength
Oh,
decks. I mean,
skills.
the other ones.
Well,
So,
guys, we all know that I'm pretty strong. Flex, 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 dab, flex.
I
Nope.
swear to God, you're just Johnny Bravo.
We're not talking about skills anymore. We're talking about attributes. So, like, the big.
Oh, are we
six
talking
not
about
the-
skills?
yeah,
No.
in the character sheet it says skills. So it's acrobatics, animal handling,
Yeah.
arcana, athletics,
Okay,
deception,
okay.
history, insight,
Yeah.
intimidation, investigation, medicine, nature, perception, performance, persuasion, religion, sleight of hand, stealth, survival. I would like to see one of you use sleight of hand to help you travel this path safely.
Oh no.
I will just tell. I'll just tell
I will
everybody
not.
very, very briefly. I am a fairly charismatic individual, so
How's
you
that
can
gonna help? Are you gonna charm the tick monsters away?
listen here. What are you gonna? I don't even know. Shut up.
So this is just sort of the board game. I'm just trying to make this sort of as a board game, so that you guys, you're basically building a hand. You're building a poker hand of your abilities versus whatever I roll.
Okay,
Right.
I have a charismatic personality, so look at your skills that say "cha" next to them, dingbat, and you know what I'm good at.
What I wonder if you could do like maybe like a deception check that kind of like involves laying down like maybe a false path or false scent for baddies to follow or something like that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, go ahead, roll and explain what you're doing. Each person try to
Oh,
contribute to
I'm-
this.
You're gonna make us roll? Oh,
Rolling. It's like it's Dungeons and Dragons or something. Oh no, what are we gonna do?
well, guys,
Okay,
like
so-
I said,
So
Oh,
if
yep.
he's gonna do deception, what is everybody else gonna do?
I'm
I
gonna
can
do
do deception
athletics.
or perception if anyone needs those two things.
I
I'm
will
gonna
do
throw in my
stealth.
athletics.
Stealth from Rogue,
I-
athletics
Yeah, we
from
need that. Yeah,
who was athletics?
me, Dagmar, the athletic one.
Me. Dagmar.
What
Okay,
about you?
what do we have from
Gretel?
Gretel and
I'll do perception. Maybe the dice will finally be kind to me.
maybe? So
Okay.
so what are we
Uh,
doing then? Are we trying to cover our trails and
I will do
pass
nature.
stealthily?
Yeah, that would be my role. Like I can try to sneak out ahead like a scout.
Oh, you're gonna scout?
I guess.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to do.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
definitely
smart.
But
tell us.
Aetheri's really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm really scared to press athletics.
Make our rolls for the day. Okay.
Gosh, it.
Again.
Oh, I'm rolling. So I'm rolling.
No!
I'm rolling.
Did you cast
deception
like
now.
guidance on yourself or something?
Yeah, Gretel, you can go ahead and cast guidance. Add guidance to that.
Yeah. Jeez. Holy crap.
Am I
Secret
rolling?
deception.
Am I rolling deception?
I guess that doesn't help.
All right, I gotta take a quick break. Be right back, folks.
Yep.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
ask questions while you're gone. Am I rolling deception or persuasion?
That's
God.
whatever you're deciding.
They both have the same modifier. It really doesn't matter.
Well,
I
I don't
think
think
deception.
I don't think
Yeah.
persuasion's gonna help us.
Dagmar.
Flex, flex,
Unless
flex.
we run into somebody. He could persuade the ticks to run away.
I'm not persuading anybody to do anything.
Oh, no, you're
I'm not
Whoa!
deceiving anybody to do
Loser.
anything either.
Why did we even allow you to be part of our team?
It's a +8.
So you
I
rolled a
nat
natural
1. Just to make this clear for everybody. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
Ouch. That's pain right there.
Well, we're dropping you off at Oak Ridge later.
Yeah, that's if he survives.
Whatever I was trying to deceive, I clearly did not deceive it.
No.
So what was I like trying to cover a trail or something?
Well, no. So each of you, tell me what exactly you're doing. You use this skill to do something. What it is that you're doing with this skill? Go ahead. Let's start from the top. Well, we're gonna skip Graddock because he's having a snack. A theory. You are stealthing. What are you doing with your stealth?
So I'm sneaking through the woods, along the trail, on the side of the trail, going ahead to see what's out there.
Okay, you're scouting ahead.
Mhm.
Falls in a pitfall.
Okay. And then, how about Dagmar? What are you doing with your athletics?
Well, occasionally I flex, but for the most part, I'm lifting up my friends whenever they need to be lifted up on like deadfall and stuff because I'm really strong and tall and stuff. And then I'm defending the rest of the group behind a theory scouting ahead to make sure that I can. No, actually, strongest in the back, like wolves, right? So I'm behind everybody and I'm protecting them from the rear portion of our group in case anything tries to come up against us or whatever. And I've got my axe out and flexing the axe, and I'm doing a good job.
Okay. All right. So let's have Chinera. What are you doing with your nature?
So I'm just keeping an eye out for like natural resources that we might be able to use. Any potential evidence of, I guess, animal activity, if that would fall under nature, like any tracks or anything like that that we might need to be aware of.
Okay. Oh wait, this is. Let me think. The season right now for this one is think late fall, early winter.
That's right, because last time we had to worry about snow, right?
Yeah,
I
we were
think.
thinking about snow, but you didn't quite. It didn't quite happen.
Okay.
Okay. For a theory. Scene. So let me see. Dagmar in the back. Okay. Gradel's not back, is he? Okay. Svarn,
not yet.
what are you doing?
All right, so I failed my roll. So what I'm doing
Yeah,
in this
what are you doing?
instance is I am trying to make it look like we never walked on this path so that nobody can follow us. But what I'm not paying attention to is the fact that Dagmar moved to the back of the group and is just continuing to make trails. So everything I cover up, once again, just gets re-put down by Dagmar.
Right? Yeah. Blame it on somebody else.
No. It's me being an idiot. That's the difference. Dagmar's completely oblivious. Dagmar's like, I am the bestest of everybody. I am helping my friends and being like the greatest. And I'm just like, I'm so good at covering up this trail. Like I'm the best at it. I'm so good at it. And then Dagmar's just pushing branches aside and like using Flex Strong to get the stuff that I'm putting down out of the way.
But now it
I'm
looks like instead
contributing
of a
nothing.
group. Well, now instead of like it looking like a group is passing through, it looks like only one person is making a trail.
Could be even worse.
Yeah. I don't know if that helps us or actually makes it worse because now somebody's like, oh, it's one person. I'm going to follow this one person and mug them or something like that.
Well, that would be up to DM's discretion whether it's like whatever you're doing is uncovering all of the tracks that I tried to cover, or if it's just making new tracks for just you.
Well, that and you rolled so low that like maybe you think you're covering the tracks really well, but actually are making them even worse and more noticeable.
Or like when you mop the floor, but you then walk through it when you're trying to mop a different part of the floor until you trap yourself in the corner of the room and you're like, how am I supposed to get out of here?
Exactly.
Like that, but like while walking.
Yeah.
So while you guys are trying to clean your tracks, I come popping out of the forest quietly up behind you, and I whisper, I'm like, hey, you guys, there's some Dagmar. I don't want you to say anything. I'm just going to tell you what I saw.
Okay.
Don't get excited, but there's a little group of wild piglets up there.
No way.
Oh my god!
You're lying. There's not.
There is.
This has got to be a joke.
I mean, I don't know what you guys want to do. Do we want to like
I mean,
make some bacon jerky, or do you want to, or do you want a pet?
I personally
we might be able to catch some of them. I found some mushrooms and some
I myself am quite hungry.
root vegetables. So like,
I'd love
Are
a
they
snack.
miniature pigs?
Yes, they're little
Oh my
tiny
God!
wild pigs. You're gonna die.
Let's
So
go!
these pigs, or are we just hearing about them?
But we can't just go scare them off. I mean, how do we want to do this? We
I want
want to try to
all of
capture them.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
Dogmeat
with
can
ya.
talk to Dogmeat can talk to pigs, can't she?
Yes.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna draw like a little piglet here.
Oh, you better.
Oh my goodness. Just the one.
Just the one. Just the one.
Svarn's gonna try to eat
Just
them
a
though.
wee little oinka.
I'll kill him first.
it looks like Peppa Pig.
Oh my goodness.
So
It's Babe.
I have numerous ways to murder this pig right now.
Okay.
I have numerous ways to murder you.
The pigs are all gathered around the river.
There's just you just have. Okay, so I'm guessing you. A theory leads you back. You find this small. It's a group. It's a group of like 3 or 4 piglets. They are wild pigs. Okay.
Probably
So
a mama.
they have they're like dark colored brown coarse hair, and they are just oinking, oink 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 as they're sort of munching on the grass there. So go ahead, put your tokens on the screen.
Okay. Now,
Are they
DM,
going
are
to
they-
come into one giant pig together?
Oh my God.
One gigantic pig?
Get off the pig.
Svarn, you need your token down, and so does Gradol.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Why am I so
whispering
tiny?
to the pig?
I don't know. That's weird.
Why am I so tiny?
It's perfect.
No,
I like
it's
it.
wrong. This is criminal. I deserve to be larger.
These are piglets, so they're not miniature pigs that are full grown. They're like babies, right?
Which means there's a mother.
Yes,
Oh,
I was just gonna
so-
say that.
More importantly, does this mean that they're gonna get larger than Daintyfoot at one point?
I'm gonna make this pig. Well, I'm gonna move Dagmar for a moment because I'm gonna make the pig smaller.
How dare you? Wait, so the pig will get bigger than Daintyfoot someday.
Yes.
All right, let's go, guys. I'm done.
You said there's 4 of them?
I'm gonna force it. I'm gonna railroad you. All right, Dagmar.
Oh
a
God.
giant boar bursts out of the bushes and rams you right in the chest, right in the gut.
No!
Oh,
Oh, no.
No!
Okay.
I didn't ask for this.
Try talking to it. Go with the druid method.
Okay. So that's a charge attack.
Can't say. Hold on. I have it in my notes here. Hold on. All right. Can I do an attack of opportunity?
Huh?
Can I do an attack of opportunity since I was caught off guard?
Attack of opportunity is when someone leaves your zone of control. That's the reaction. Remember when I had like tick monsters go in and out between among you? That's an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
This is just a boar seeing you manhandle her piglets.
I never touched the piglet.
You did.
I kind of like no. I loomed over it shortly.
Hey, well then you better apologize.
Okay, roll
Okay.
the. Okay, so this is. Ooh.
Ooh, what?
Okay, that's 14 damage. I'm gonna
Oh.
draw the
No!
boar right on there.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
and I'm gonna give it a. It's a large creature. It is a large creature, so I'm gonna give its ears are gonna look like devil horns, and it's gonna
Signify
have
largeness.
tusks.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What is it? A large boar?
Yes, it is a large boar.
Yeah.
That's very angry Pumbaa.
Very angry Pumbaa.
Oh my God. I'm going to.
Ah!
I'm gonna say ouch.
Oops, I got only the up part of this. It's a boar.
First, I'm going to say ouch.
Okay, now, the thing is, so normally you have to make a strength saving throw, or you get knocked prone. But because you rolled such a high
Oh.
strength early, that 25, you actually do not get knocked down. You are not knocked prone, and so you're
Okay.
standing there with your hands like gripping the tusks or like the head of the boar, and it's snorting and like pawing the ground. Oink, oink, oink.
I think this was a
That's an
trap.
aggressive pig.
You guys think this was a trap on DM's part? Yeah. All right. So
To deceive the pig. I'm
I'm-
sorry.
I'm gonna talk to this giant boar, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, ma'am, I'm really sorry. I thought that was my pig. I have a friend pig. I think that I think that they're my friend. I've never talked to them before, but I mistook your child here for my friend. I'm sorry about that. I see that this is not a miniature pig, and I respectfully back away from your tight family unit here. My bad."
Smooth.
I'm okay. So this is technically a battle. So I'm wondering, do you guys want to initiate the battle and roll for initiative right now, or are you gonna let just Dagmar have it?
Wait, let Dagmar have the whole fight, or like
Well,
let
I mean, like,
Dagmar
because
try to
Dagmar's trying
talk
to
to it?
negotiate, right? Now,
Dagmar's
Dagmar's trying
gonna
to be
try-
diplomatic. Are you giving her the opportunity to be diplomatic, or are you actually do you want to? Does everybody want to roll initiative and let's start this fight?
Give her the option of being diplomatic, and then we're gonna roll initiative when she fails.
Would we be able to prepare something in case things turn
Like hold an action.
bad? Like hold an action or prepare preparatory action, like casting a spell or something like that without initiating combat.
Well, because that's. Just trying to think if that makes a difference or not. Okay. What action do you want to prepare?
I wanted to prepare. Well, I don't know about prepare, but I wanted to wild shape into a wild boar myself, just to sort of like either engage in the conversation or to get it to back off.
Wait. If you wild shape into an animal, can you talk to those animals? Is that how that works?
There's a technicality on that. I know for a fact that if he wild shapes into that animal, we will no longer be able to understand him. But I don't.
But I will.
You technically would. Um,
So I'm checking right now. The ability to speak is limited to the capabilities of the beast form.
no, I don't think you can.
Just wondering, would you?
Yeah, can it? Yeah, it says. Hold on. If can a wild shape druid communicate with animals?
I don't think so because it's not an explicit language, so you wouldn't know it.
I don't know.
The ability to speak is limited to the capabilities of the beast form. If you were to
Yeah.
cast speak with animals, then you'd have the ability to speak with them.
But that's the weird thing is I wouldn't be
But,
able. That effectively means that if I'm wild shape, I wouldn't be able to communicate with anything, either
Right.
either the type of animal I am, or or my party.
I'd say you're better off staying as you currently are. Do you have speak with animals?
I do, but I don't have it prepared.
You could always just go for animal handling, see if you can calm it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult because you pissed off Mama.
Yeah, I'll stand back, and so instead of the wild boar, I'll stand back and I'll just wait. I won't do anything.
All right. Let me see here. Okay.
Can I hold a cantrip as an action?
Okay.
Like if it's about to attack again, can I just go ahead and use minor illusion and make a roar sound if it does attack again? Like if this diplomacy doesn't work.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so all right. If you guys want to hold actions, you can. So Gradal, are you gonna do anything? Are you gonna hold an action for anything?
I'll hold an action for Shillelagh.
Okay. And then Zbarn, you're gonna hold an action for minor illusion?
Yeah, minor illusion can make a loud, like a booming, roaring sound.
Okay.
So if it starts to attack again, I'm going to try and intimidate it out.
Actually,
Okay.
only because it's just because the spell is just on my staff rather than on the creature. I'll just go ahead and cast it. So that way, I'm ready. If it does go into combat, I won't have to cast it. I won't have to waste an action to catch it.
Oh,
Cast
okay.
it.
Okay. So in the middle of this, we'll have that cast. Okay.
Never mind, it's just a bonus action. Never mind, it's just a bonus action. So I wouldn't be able to hold it because it's a bonus action. So I just have to cast it when the time comes. So
Okay.
never mind.
Well, that's if you have an action, right? So, like, if you have a full turn, rather, then that gives you the opportunity to do this. So, but okay, we'll just make a fuzzy round right here that you guys can get a round of actions or bonus actions or whatever it is, while Dagmar tries to talk her way out of it because she's so slick. All right, go Dagmar. I want you to roll either. You need to roll either persuasion or deception
Oh, yeah.
or
Oh.
an animal handling.
Okay, hold on. But I'm not good at any of these. I'm
That's
You can
the
just
gonna
whole
kill a
do.
point.
pig.
Okay, wait. Okay, so you know how I was trying to talk to it, right? And everybody heard what I said, but and I'm not changing what I said or adding to it, but I'm going to see if any of that intimidated the boar. So can I roll for intimidation?
Yes, you may.
Okay. I did it.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt you, boar. I will.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But I will.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Okay. So you're. What are you physically doing to the boar?
I'm just like you said, I've got my hands on her like tusks, right?
Mhm.
So she's kind of like thrashing a little bit, but in intimidating her, my grip on her tusks get tighter, and then she's not able to move much anymore. And I've just got her very still, at least her head, and I'm just looking at her, and I'm changing my tone just slightly, and I'm saying, I don't want to hurt you, but I will. And then I'm looking at her intensely in her eyes.
Okay. Alrighty.
And I was
Out of the
successful,
bushes
and she is
bursts the
scared.
father pig
Oh, no.
and charges you again.
Wow. Daryl's out for blood.
How long did you have that drawing ready just sitting there in the DM layer? Like, let's be real. How long was it sitting there?
It's been a few minutes. Okay. All right. So
Kidding me?
it still has to hit you. So I'm gonna roll the hit. All right. It has to roll the hit.
Oh god, Denmark! If you get killed by pigs, this will be the most ironic.
Just thinking the same
Okay. Wait. Let
thing.
me. Okay. Let me.
No!
I hope. I now. Even if she
You
gets killed by
can't do
pigs.
this to me. You really can't do this to me. That's so mean.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You're the pig,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas.
You wanted to be friends. We could have made bacon and it would have been all okay.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh, whoops. I didn't do that. Huh? Oh, okay. I needed to put a space in there. 1d20. That's 5. Okay. There we go. Ooh, a 6. the boar tried to tusk you. But it misses. It swings wide. And Svarn, if you like, you could take an attack of opportunity because it rushed past you through the bushes.
Get him!
Zap 'em.
Avenge me!
I'm trying not to hurt you, okay?
I'm fine.
That's debatable. The attacks I do have, I'm gonna is not properly prepared for this situation. I'm gonna go ahead and can I attempt that intimidation with my my held minor illusion first?
Wait. Oh. Your minor illusion?
Yeah, I wanted to use minor illusion if we were gonna get attacked by the boars. I was gonna say I want to use minor illusion to let out like a loud, like terrifying roar.
Okay, so that was your prepared action. Then that will go off at the exact same time as the boar charging out of the bushes. So
Yeah.
if that's what you're calling it, you call it. Go ahead, describe the roar.
The roar is that of like a large grizzly bear, just like a deep bellowing, just echoing through the woods. And it just rips through your skin, like mentally.
And then
chilling.
DM is just like, they're deaf.
And the pigs are deaf. They also have tunnel vision, so they only see Dagmar. No, so that's what the roar.
It depends. Is
sounds
Dagmar
like a
wearing
large.
red? And
It sounds like a
And then-
large bellowing grizzly.
And then Bigfoot shows up. It's like,
Oh
Like a
god.
Bigfoot roar.
Fucking pine cones
Dickie,
at
there's
us.
a friend out there.
Oh.
You just called him Bigfoot.
Stop giving him ideas.
Mr. Luck. Jesus. This was not random. I refuse.
No.
You should have done something more useful than flexing in the corner.
Whoa!
she took the hit, right? She would have been knocked down.
So what happened? What happened with the roar? Did it do anything?
Okay, so remember that these are special like giant boars. They are technically large beasts. So you're talking about a boar that's the size of a horse or the size of a grizzly bear.
Right. Well, then my illusion is useless.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll an intimidation then.
I'm going for it.
Yeah, go ahead, roll intimidation.
How about it, DM? How about it, DM? Give me something good. Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
do it. I did say it was a large bellowing roar.
Challenge
It
accepted.
can be a dinosaur roar if you'd rather.
No, I think okay, so here is the female. The female's gonna go first. Okay. Uh-huh. And there's the male. The baby pig. The baby pig. I'm just gonna say the baby pig automatically fails. The baby pig, okay, runs into the water. Okay.
Oh no.
Let's see. Okay, I want everybody. Are you all just watching, or are we still initiating combat? Because we're gonna have to go over like the order of operations here.
Yeah, that's not
We
point
might as
where-
well just roll initiative at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, roll initiative.
Mhm.
This hurts me.
Yeehaw.
Shoot.
Why do you all roll high?
Gennaro, what happened? Oh no.
Okay, male
We rolled really well on that.
is 1.
Oh my god.
Did you roll a nat 1 for the male?
Yes.
Nice. Perfect.
1d20. Here is
Balance
the
is
female, the
restored.
mom. The mom is that one, and then for the child. is a 6. Okay. All right. So the baby boar has splashed into the water. Oink 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 oink. And does not know how to swim.
Great.
Aw.
You're gonna get her rammed by the parents and then just have to watch a baby piglet die in the river. I love this. This is so much fun.
Okay.
I'm really traumatized.
Okay. So the top of the initiative is a theory. Go with theory.
All right, I see the pig in the water. I've just got to go dash and go try to pick the pig up from drowning.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run here and see if I can scoop the pig up. Would that be sleight of hand?
This is where sleight of hand would come in, wouldn't it?
like stealing a pig?
Okay. I'm
Or
just
is
writing
that
down a couple things here.
athletics?
Okay.
Oh my god, are you about to invent football?
As much as I wanted to shoot that boar, I had to go. I got to go get the little pig.
Okay. All
Daryl,
right.
Probably puts me in.
If Dagmar was holding the horns or the tusks or whatever of the female, is she technically grappling it now? Would that be
she
an
wants
action?
to hold it. I don't know if you want to hold the grapple. It's up to you.
I mean, if they're still coming at me.
Okay. So that means that there's this. What happens is that there's certain specific stats that's happening. It's like if you're grappled, then the boar is not moving. But also, I always get confused. Grapple and restrained always gets me confused. I always like mix it up.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if that was like it carried over or if now it's just like back into battle stance mode.
Yeah. Okay. So, you remember that if you're grappled, that means you have to hold the grapple. So that means at least one of your hands is occupied. But it's more for that creature, because it can't move unless you let it move. That's basically it. Okay. Okay, and we'll just leave it at that then. So, but if you want to keep holding the tusk, you can. All right.
Yeah.
So, a theory. You're trying to save the piglet, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think instead of a sleight of okay.
Or
I want you to make
athletics?
two. I want you to make 2 rolls.
Okay.
You make a sleight of hand check because I'm pretty sure that's gonna be better for you. Make a sleight of hand check to catch the pig.
Okay. Think I got it.
If you want, you can describe how you catch this pig.
So I just sneak up behind it with both hands and just grab it by the shoulders, wrap one arm underneath its belly and just lift it up.
Okay. Now roll an
Just
athletics.
scoop it right out of the water.
Yeah, I
What?
mean, this is the swiftest, gentlest movement you've ever seen a person use to catch a pig, and is now cradled in Aetheri's arms.
Yes.
With the strength
I don't
and
know
gentleness
what
of a mother. Roll an athletics to make sure that the river doesn't wash you away.
Oh, phew. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna describe this I'm gonna say that the day was overcast, and at this very moment, the clouds parted for just a moment, and a beam of sunlight hits Aetheri.
freaking kidding me?
Like she's scooping
It's amazing.
Moses out of the river. Okay.
I call fucking BS right now. This is so stupid.
Maybe you should think of the ramifications before you action on things.
I did it. I just wanted to go and like have a little cute little pet session. I wanted to see if these were like miniature pigs or what before I backed off. They were in a meadow, everything was great, and then this happens. Are you freaking? And then Aetheri's just off being freaking Moses in the river. Like, I'm done.
This is a bad idea. You realize I have this baby pig. I'm about to get attacked by both of them. Like, what am I going to do with this pig now?
Throw it. Just throw
You
it.
No,
have to eat it off.
Throw the pig.
I'm so sorry.
Right?
I
Oh
forgot.
my god.
How
I'm
did
gonna rescue it just so we can kill it.
I forget? I got
But
it.
I wrap it up. I wrap it up in my cloak, so I'm kind of like hiding it,
Okay.
like
Oh
I
my
do when I
God.
steal
Did you
stuff.
forget we had 2 goblins with us?
Yeah, I always forget to put them
Well,
down.
oh yeah.
This is where Fred dies.
Okay.
I
All right.
swear, you better give them initiative actions and all that stuff too.
Okay,
20
fine,
hits
fine,
of
fine.
damage.
Okay, so hold on a second.
Technically, they're in the fight. They have to roll initiative, even if it is to run away.
Exactly. If I die, I'm taking Fred with me.
Okay, wait. Whistle. Okay, and then I have to. I'm gonna change. Okay, I have now whistle, and whistle gets an 8, and then I'm gonna do Fred the Goblin and Gale the Chicken together. Wait, where is Fred? I usually have Fred. Oh, I didn't give Fred a thing here. Okay, I'll just do it under Gale. I'll do it under Gale. Okay. Oh, that's 3. Okay, there you go. All right, there you go, Dagmar. Okay, next up on the list, Svarin. What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I couldn't imagine what I'm gonna do. Did we determine that they never reacted to the roaring noise?
They are intimidated, but
That
they
I
haven't had a
rolled
chance to
really
actually
well
do
on?
anything.
So it was pointless. All right, I got you.
Well, they haven't had a chance. They're low on the initiative. Okay, Svarin. We take turns in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Dagmar is looking fine, right? Not like.
Dagmar should be okay.
Not if I do that.
Then don't do that.
But that looks fun. All right, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna hit the male with my longsword.
Okay. Swing, bada, swing.
Does a 20 hit, DM?
Yes, it does.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get some slashy. Give it a nice little 6 points. What's that? Was it 6?
Wait, why did you roll the damage
Why
again?
did it do that? I didn't do that.
Huh, okay.
Oh, one-handed versus two-handed. Okay.
Wait, are you wait, are you
don't know
doing
what it
one-handed or
did.
two-handed?
I guess I'll do two-handed.
Okay, that means no shield then, if you had a shield.
I don't think I have a shield.
Okay.
Unless
you're gonna be like, every time I hit, I use both hands, and every time I have to defend, I like put it in one hand and use the one shield.
No, I'll make this easy for you. I don't even have a shield.
Okay. No, you can't do that. That you have to pick one or the other. All right. Okay. So you do 8 damage to which I'm guessing the male one. Okay.
Yep, this one. Mr. Beefy Boy. That's his name now.
All right. Next on the list, Dagmar. What are you doing, Dagmar?
God, what can I do anymore?
Oh, actually, Svarin, roll a d20 again, please. Roll another d20.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, just roll a d20 for me, please.
That's suspicious. Oh my god. That's a okay.
Oh, shoot.
I rolled
Okay.
yep.
Ah, dang it. I shouldn't have said nothing. All right.
Why? What was that for?
Roll
What
another
was that for,
D10.
Darren? What are you talking about? Roll another.
So what happens is because of your positioning, there's a thing that you can do. It's a little bit of a house rule, but also kind of what you can do for the rules here for battling is that you and Dagmar are on opposite sides of a target, so that means you have it surrounded. You have a thing called flanking, meaning when you try to
So we're
strike
flanking
it, you
it.
have
Okay,
advantage to
okay.
hit. So you need to roll to hit twice. You have advantage. And I had you roll again to see if you got a d20 for a critical hit. You did. It's a critical hit, so you add more damage. You add an extra damage die. So instead of a d10 for damage, you did a 2d10 for damage. So you'd have a total of 13 damage.
Oh, do I have to roll anything else? Or are we good?
No, you did. You finished. Or,
Okay,
wait.
cool.
Wait. No. No, you need to.
I rolled a nat 20, and then you told me to roll another one, jokingly.
I said
so
a
I rolled
d10.
Okay, I heard. Okay, let me just get the 10 real quick. Here, let me. 7.
Okay, 7. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. So 7 and 8. That's 15 damage. Okay, there we go.
Mr. Beefy Boy
Next on the
takes
list,
15
Dagmar.
damage.
Okay, so I've still got my hands on the tusks of the mum, right?
Okay, so we're going to consider the mother gravel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to hurt animals. Wait. Okay. Okay. Just checking. Ethery is still holding the baby pig, and they're not in the water anymore, right?
No, they're in the water.
They're in the water.
Yeah.
Can I? So I've got my hands on the tusks. Can I just like move her face a little bit so that she's now looking at her baby pig in the water? Kind of like distract her, like, hey, you should be paying attention to this over here. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know how the boar's going to take that. Like,
And you may have just like sent her to rage to go attack a theory.
Oh yeah.
Well,
But I am
but
trying.
then
Like
I'll
I am
have-
hiding the pig. Yeah, I'm hiding the pig in my cloak.
it's
Oh, so the baby's face isn't like poking out or anything.
No, but it's probably making a lot of noise.
making a lot of noise, and I'm just thinking, like, does the boar perceive a Theory's cloak to be a Theory's mouth, and a Theory's now eating the piglet?
Oh no! Oh no!
Why are you doing this to me? Has she said anything to me? Because I've been talking to her. Has she said
okay.
anything?
All right, so let me whisper some things at you. Okay.
Okay. Whisper.
I'm just sort of going off in my. I'm just trying to make a decision in my head. I need to refrain because I was about to like drop a bunch of f bombs in the DMs.
Oh, cool. So this is going exactly the way I didn't want it to go. Great.
Okay.
Damn it. Up. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Ah, okay. I see. Ah, I see. Do I have to magically text back in my animal language, or can I say out loud?
It's up to you. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm gonna say it out loud then. Oink oink. I'm not trying to eat you, oink. I'm not trying to eat your baby, oink. I just thought you had a beautiful baby, oink oink, and I just wanted to say hi. That is it. I have no intention to harm you, oink oink oink, but you did harm me considerably, oink oink, and that wasn't very nice. Oink. I refuse to hit this woman pig. I hope you realize.
By the way, I'm taking that quote, Anna, and I'm putting it on a T-shirt and sending it to you.
Excuse me. I've already determined that her name is Madam Snuzzles Up, so get on it.
I'm gonna turn to my friends in the midst of this battle and just say, guys, is oink a racist term? Because she thinks it is.
Maybe you shouldn't say it then.
Girl, come on, man.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the pistachio commercial with the turtle or the tortoise. I don't know
Can't
if
do
you've seen
this
it.
to me. I'm literally just rocking back and forth. I don't even know what to do. Oh my god. I'm gonna say really, really quickly back. Just no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Please.
No, it was a very good. It was a very good, very good role play, Dagmar. Very good role play. Okay. All right, we're gonna roll with it.
Okay.
Okay. So the boars don't believe you, but remember they're scared right now. You have intimidated them twice, once from Dagmar, once from Savarin, and as far as I know, you're still holding on to her tusks, Dagmar. So she's still struggling, but you can tell she's kind of giving up a little, right? She's scared.
Thank you. God damn.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Dagmar?
Once I sense that. So, I'm looking right into her eyes and I can feel her moving against like my hands because I've got her tusks in both of my hands, right? Once I sense that she's like scared and backing off for real, I'm going to let go of her tusks and then kind of like, take a step back and then bow my head and just say, "I'm sorry.
Okay.
We didn't mean you any harm."
Okay, there you go. Thank you, Dagmar. Your turn is ended. Gradal, your turn in the initiative.
Okay. So I trust my friend Dagmar to deal with the mama pig. However, I think that the daddy pig is probably very angry with Zvarn right now. So I don't want the daddy pig to hurt my new friend. So I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay.
And that's a 17 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yep. So all attacks that the boar makes are half damage, and he can save at the end of each of their turn. At the end of each of his turns, he can make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw to end the spell.
Okay. Okay, very good. So the father boar has now been enfeebled. Oh! Okay. Okay, is that it, Gretel? Anything else?
I do believe that. Hold on a second. I believe I still have a bonus action.
Oh wait, what? What?
I believe I still have a bonus action.
Yes.
But I cannot cast a spell as a bonus action.
Guys, what's going on with Gretel?
I don't have that feat. So what I will do is I will. I'm not in melee with anybody, am I?
No.
No. So what I will do instead is I will attempt to do the hide action as a bonus action. Is there anything nearby that I can hide behind?
Anything in that green scribbles counts as plants of some kind, bushes, trees, whatever.
I will use my bonus action to hide over here with Whistle.
Okay.
And you need a stealth check.
Yeah, go ahead. Stealth. 13. Very good. Okay. The female boar.
Please, please don't.
Yes. Okay, it's the mother boar. Mother boar.
Don't do this to me.
What do you mean? Don't do this to you? Don't do what to you?
You change your mind about her backing off, and then I already let her go.
Like, wait, what do you mean?
You're not gonna have her attack me, right?
Dagmar, stop talking. Just stop talking.
Okay, yeah, I need to like fix the.
You broke the pig.
Yeah, because the problem is like they start to overlap. The drawings start to overlap. Oops.
Oh, jeez.
There we go.
They've become one.
Okay, there we go. There's big. Group. That's what I should have done. Okay, group it. All right, so. Okay. Oh, so that the mama pig is going to do that. Okay, I'm gonna move with Dagmar again because I forgot to group the drawing together, and I'm gonna move this one also. I forgot to drawing here. Group. Okay, and so that one's there. That one's there. Okay. The mama pig is, or the mother boar is gonna come up and come to a theory. Okay, and okay. All right, it's coming at you. It's coming at you hard. It's coming at you fast. The theory. What are you gonna do?
Run.
Oh, okay, so you're
And
not gonna get the
dash.
pig up. Okay, so then that boar is gonna attack you. Okay.
You're not gonna
Oh,
put the
yeah,
baby
that's
pig
right.
down?
I should do that, shouldn't I?
Okay.
um,
Okay, a tusk attack. Alrighty. 18. Oh, sorry, that's not as Fred. Fred doesn't do that. The boar does that. Okay, what's your AC, theory?
14.
Okay, so that boar does get you. Oink!
Definitely.
Alright.
For 18?
It does hit you, so cock-a-doodle-doo. And then it's
Wait, I'm sorry. The boar said oink? That's a racist term, apparently.
It's their word, okay. It's their word, not your word. Okay, you don't get to say it. 10 damage. And there is... Alright. Okay, there you go. And the... Okay, theory, so you take 10 damage. And the boar is rooting around trying to get their child back, it would seem.
Like, I was just trying to save your baby.
It doesn't understand common. Okay. Next is... Whistle. Whistle, let's see. Okay, so Whistle actually pulls out a bow, and Whistle, taking the cue from Svarin, is like, "Oh, we're hunting pig tonight. I love pig."
Oh my god.
Oh,
You're welcome.
okay, that's 4 damage. So it the arrow like sings from her bow and wham, right into the side of Papa Pig for 4 damage.
Since Whistle rolled a nat 20, wouldn't that be 8 damage?
No. It's normally a D6, and it rolled a 2D6 automatically.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So there we go. Next is Boar the Child. Boar the Child is screaming and squirming in your arms, Aetheri. It wants to leap out. Are you continuing to hold it tightly, or are you going to let go?
No, I'm gonna let go now that I've been attacked, and I'm gonna just gently place the baby on the ground in front of Mama Boar.
So you gently place the boar back into the water because you're still standing in the river.
No,
Oh my
oh, I'm
God.
still in the water.
No,
Okay.
I'm kidding. On the
No,
shore. On the shore.
no. On the shore.
God.
I put the baby down and I back away. Okay.
Little
Okay, wait,
baby
I
just
need to group this pig.
down the river.
And then it goes, drowns itself again.
Okay, I'm gonna just assume that that's where the pig is. Okay. Are you gonna do anything else, Theory? Oh no, sorry, it's not your turn. It's the boar's turn.
That was, yeah.
Okay. So the boar hits or once you put the boar on the ground or you let go, the boar runs through the mother's legs to the other side. You have the chance for an attack of opportunity, Theory.
Nope. I'm just gonna let the boar go.
Okay. All right, there we go. Next one is Fred. Fred, let me see. Fred is not carrying any weapons now that you know of.
Oh my God. Use your hands, Fred.
So Fred is just gonna grab Gale and be like, stay close to me, Gale. Stay safe. Okay. Next is Genera, finally.
Uh, wow. I don't know.
Don't make it worse. That's all I ask.
Question for DM.
Yes.
Do these boars have dark vision?
Boars do not have dark vision.
Okay. Because I would like to.
Do the same trick I did to you guys like 2 or 3 times.
Yes. I would like to cast. What is it? Oh, it's not on my sheet.
I know what you're doing, so you can just tell me.
Yeah. So let's see. I know that Savarin doesn't have it, so I don't want to try not to catch him in it. But I would like. What's the measurement on it again?
You trying to cast
She's casting darkness because she's
If you're
away
casting
with the Shadow
darkness,
Monk.
none of us will be able to see because it's a magical darkness. So no one, even with dark vision, you can't see through it. Correct?
Yeah, it's a
really-
concentration of the 10 minutes and it's a 15-foot radius sphere. Okay, let me
Unless
see.
I've been lied to in the past, then if you cast darkness, nobody can see through it.
I don't remember the last time. Janara, didn't you do that in the cemetery before too?
I don't remember. No, I thought that was done against us.
And to cast through it, you have to
Okay.
use non. It has to be like a magic spell, like a magic light.
Yeah.
And it has to be high enough level. Okay. So you. Where am I? Oh. All right, I'm trying to like. Okay, so you get this thing here. Okay, and you can put it wherever you want. So I don't know where you want to put this one.
Actually, like right where you put it is good because I want to get the both the pigs in it, so both the boars in it.
And I assume you want to try to not get a theory in it.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get Dagmar in it.
Yeah.
Well, Dagmar will just have to run towards Aetheri's voice.
This should be interesting.
Oh boy.
Because we need to just get away from these pigs.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and Dagmar, you need to just run towards Aetheri's voice. So Aetheri, you need to yell as loud as you can.
Okay, Princess Death.
Dagmar! Get over here!
You have to wait for my turn to do it. Or can I start heading over to a theory? Wait, then the pigs can also hear that.
The pigs are not gonna run toward your voice, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And no. I'll definitely go over there. There.
Okay.
And now we bounce.
Yes.
God.
Okay, so now, okay, so hold on a second. So, Dagmar, I'm gonna move you back real quick. Because it's technically not your turn at the moment. So, generic cast darkness spell. He yelled out, okay, Dagmar followed the sound of our voices. At the end of generic, so generic, your turn ends, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The next turn is the male boar. Okay. Okay, the male boar doesn't know where he is, doesn't know what's happening. Okay. I think the male boar is just gonna like paw the ground and snort and make sounds, cock-a-doodle-doo, and stay put for the most part. Okay, back up to the top of theory. What do you do?
Okay, so I've yelled for Dagmar, come over here. And I'm just gonna back off over this way and be like, Dagmar, as I'm running.
Follow the sound of my
That's
voice.
it. But I am gonna pull my crossbow out and just ready it. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can ready your crossbow.
Okay.
To shoot something at a certain time, or are you gonna like, what's the trigger?
I'm just gonna be ready in case a boar comes charging at me.
Okay. All right. Next is Varn. What do you do?
Sorry, I was muted. I will. Let's cast Minor Illusion. Let me just check the.
While you're working on that, would you mind if I interrupt for just a moment for a question for the DM?
Okay.
Go for it. I gotta read for a sec.
Did the male boar skip his turn, or is he holding an action?
I mean, like, as far as you can tell, the board did nothing.
Okay, the reason I'm curious is that the boar can attempt a DC 14 con save at the end of his turn.
Yeah. Okay. Forgot. Let's do that then. I forgot that it's been enfeebled.
I totally should have enfeebled the female boar.
Okay.
But
No.
that's a fail.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a hold on a quick sec. I'm gonna make like loud smashing sounds, just like bouncing around the darkness area with minor illusion to confuse them, and then I'm gonna yell at everyone, "Let's get out of here!"
Okay. Are you gonna actually start to run, or?
You'd like to start moving?
Okay. So go ahead, and move.
With Zavarin doing that, will I still be able to hear Theory's voice?
It's up to him how he does it.
What about that then? If who is it? Is it Dagmar's turn next?
Yeah, it is Dagmar's turn.
Yeah.
Um, then while I'm doing noises, I'm like make those noises like on the near the boars and stuff, and then where like Etheria is, I want to make a sound that sounds like Etheria's voice. Can I do that? Are you gonna allow that?
That's two separate things, though. That's two separate sounds. You gotta pick one.
Two separate sounds. Okay. Then I'll just do the noises over here and just pray that Dagmar, like, oh, or can I? How far is this? Do I need to measure distance?
You should only be able to go 30 feet.
That's not that. Yeah,
but
that's not that
just
far.
consider the green like rough terrain. So yeah, just okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it there. It's fine.
That would be 15. Yeah. So then, while I'm saying "Come on, let's go," I'm going to say it once I get here, so that Dagmar can hear. Hopefully, through that noise.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, Dagmar, it's your turn now. You cannot see.
Right.
So you can still move in any direction. It'll be at half speed. If you want to go at full speed, that's a dex check, and you will trip and fall. Because it's dark, you cannot see anything. But you only have to move like 10, 15 feet anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. I only have to 13 about. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just go up north and follow the noise I'm hearing there.
Okay. So you slowly
voice,
grope your way through the underbrush out of the darkness.
Yes.
Okay.
And that completes my turn.
Okay.
I do not cast rage on this turn.
All right. At this point, I will assume that combat is more or less ended. All of you can just book it, or you can make a final action against these boars.
Book it.
All in favor of booking it?
Yeah, just book it.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you say? Just like run or what?
Yeah, let's get as far away from here as possible.
Wait, so we're going back
why
here?
are you running in different directions? No! God damn it.
Fred! God damn it!
Idiot goblins!
Are you
Whistle.
I'm running away
Oh
to
god,
keep
I
the
hate you
boards
guys.
from following.
Are we still? Hold on, really quick. Are we still in initiative?
No, we're just now we're just sort of running. Okay.
Okay, then while we're
my
running,
God.
just because Fred's a complete dunce, I'm gonna use Mage Hand to like point him in the direction we're moving.
He's probably gonna be like, "Ghost! Are we on a grave? Are we on a burial ground?" And just keep running.
We
Wait,
need to
what?
dispose of him, like now.
Okay, Gretel,
What the hell is he talking
grab
about?
whistle and let's go chase Fred.
So Mage Hand is so I'm gonna read the actual description here for Mage Hand. So a spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range.
Okay,
So this
okay, I
floating ghost
understand.
hand
Good
appears
job,
in front of Fred.
I see what this is going. Yes.
Just
You're
pick him
great.
up.
How much does Fred weigh?
He's a small child. He's like
I'm sure you can carry him.
he's like 50 pounds.
Okay, so I can't get him with the Mage Hand. I'm gonna go scoop him up like a football.
Okay. All right, you kind of have to sort of squirm and struggle because he's got a cage on his back for Gale.
That's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Just ditch the cage.
Okay, but Gale needs somewhere to live. Okay, anyways, there we go. All right, I'm just want to make sure that we're okay for time. We've been playing now for 2 hours. Are we still good on the time frame?
We end in an hour, right?
Normally we go for 3 hours, but I think we blocked off only 2.
Oh, I don't remember. I mean, I'm good to go if everybody else is good.
40 minutes, but sorry, we normally do 3 hours, so we'd be ending at 7.
Okay. I just want to make sure that those on the East Coast are doing okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, I will assume then you escape the boars, and you find yourselves. Oh, okay. Did I? Yes, I left. I left your drawings here.
Oh, that's a theories drawing.
Okay.
Oh, was I hiding up there?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have escaped the boars, and you're standing here in the woods. I'm gonna assume that was your challenge for the first day of travel. Congratulations, you survived.
Can't get worse, can it?
Don't ever say that. It can always get worse.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are and I'm gonna go to the map then, so that we can map out how far you've traveled. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna assume then that you go a little bit further. Okay. Actually, no. Okay, I'm gonna assume that you hit the boars here, and then you're gonna travel further, and you're gonna make camp here for the night. So that's gonna be the first night here. You're gonna need a second night
so
over
we
here
have-
somewhere,
We have yet to run into the tech monsters.
and then you're gonna have a third one over here somewhere, or the second and a half. Okay.
Anna, I'm gonna let you in on like a little secret. It's very, very simple. Stop reminding the DM of the things you don't want to happen because you're giving him ideas and it's very bad. That's the third time tonight.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So go ahead. You are setting up camp for the night. If you go ahead and describe anything you'd like to do for the night, if you want to do gar or watches, no watches, what are you cooking to eat? What is your dinner? I always like to describe the food.
Well, we're
Girl
not
prep?
having pork chops.
Yeah.
I am going to can I just make it up?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
You let me get creative with it?
Well, a theory did find some things, and so a theory can help you describe. And I would like it to be like late autumn, early winter food, if you'd like.
Late autumn, early winter food. Okay, I got something. What did you find when we were in the woods?
A
I think
theory.
he means me, Genera, not
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Genera.
Genera, what'd you find?
So I found like some mushrooms and found like some wild carrots, some wild potatoes.
Okay. Do you want to go and describe the food, DM? Because we'll take it like let's do a nice warming broth.
I mean, you can make
Like a
stone
soup.
soup if you'd like.
Yeah, like a soup.
All right.
Good
Okay.
soup.
Do you want to describe it? You seem to want to describe it.
No, it's fine. You can describe it as much as you'd like. I just want you to be invested in how you're camping, because honestly, like, I think for a lot of games I've played, camping is kind of like the travel and camping is kind of a boring part. So I want to try to make it kind of fun.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So I'll work with Genera to go and chop up the different things that she's found around on our travels. And since I clearly was no help in deceiving anybody who was behind us, I offered to make dinner for everybody and make a broth based on. Is there anything else in the area directly around us that I can utilize, or just what we've already gathered?
You can hunt for mushrooms.
Are there any mushrooms nearby? Do I have to roll for that?
Generic can point them out.
Genera, find the mushrooms.
Okay.
Find these shrooms.
I will go find some edible mushrooms. Preferably not poisonous ones.
Please. Thank you.
Okay. So you make do and you concoct a stew of wild potatoes, wild carrots, radishes, and mushrooms that
Hearty.
can be found. And it warms you to the bone. It warms you all the way down to your bones against the chills of the cold winter air. Now for the camp, are you guys gonna put on any watches or anything?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have a watch.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'll-
not.
If everyone's gonna do, are people gonna rest now? Is that what's gonna happen?
Yes, we're resting for the night.
Okay, I'll take first watch, and I'm going to pull out my lute and just gently strum like lullaby music while I just look at what do we have? Are we keeping a fire out?
Yeah. I mean, unless you guys are trying to be sneaky.
No, let's leave the fire out, especially if it's like the beginning of winter. So I'll just sit close to the fire because I can't see well at night, and I'll just lightly strum lullaby music on my lute.
Okay. Who's second watch?
I'll take
I'll take
second watch.
I'll take third.
I'll
Please
take
take a
fourth.
watch. Okay. I can take a watch too if anybody wants to. Hopefully my perception will be back again. I don't know.
I mean,
Okay,
you could
wait.
take last watch if it's even needed.
So, yeah, I'll be happy to take the last watch.
So, I mean, are we doing 3 or 4 watches?
I don't know. How many watches do we need?
We should only need 3.
No, who's taking the first watch?
Me.
It's Zavar, and second watch is a theory, third watch is Dagmar.
While I wait for Dagmar to drift off, and then I cast Druidcraft, and she hears the sound of an adorable little piglet close to her ear going,
Oh my god. That's either extremely wholesome and cute and Dagmar loves it, or she's just absolutely freaking traumatized.
either way, let's see.
I'm gonna have to reflect upon this.
Okay. All right, good. Always RPing. Okay. All right. So everybody falls asleep. Hopefully, you all have your thermal underwear ready and to go. It's gonna be cold tonight. Hey, Svarin. Okay.
What?
Secret messages.
All right. Okay. Roll perception, because you're watching. If you're watching, you roll perception.
I assume you mean me.
Yes.
No, he means the others of Arin.
Quiet, dingbat. 17.
Okay. Chill night air. It's undisturbed. You see some shooting stars in the night sky, but otherwise nothing happens. Your watch ends, and what would you like to do? Would you like to wake up the next person, or how do you hand off?
I will gently wake up the next person.
Okay, and the next person is a theory. So as Barn, I assume you go to sleep and a theory wakes up. So a theory, what do you do for your watch?
Okay, so I just are there any trees around here?
Yeah, because now
Or is it
now you're
still
sort of reached
open?
into the foothills, where it's more forested.
Okay, so I'm gonna climb a tree where I can get a good look and kind of hang up there and watch out over the camp.
All right, very good. Roll perception. Okay. Once again, you don't see much. They don't see much. Maybe some deer in the distance. There's. It's still kind of cloudy. In the night you can tell. Oh wait, no, sorry. There were stars, so no. So it's clear. Let's be consistent. Yeah. You don't really notice anything except for maybe a few animals about sort of wandering around in the cold night. And your watch ends uneventfully. Okay. The third person on watch is Dagmar. So theory, do you wake up Dagmar?
Yep, I go gently wake up Dagmar.
Okay.
Hey, Dagmar, your watch.
Oh God, again. All right.
It's quiet
All
out
right.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, please roll for perception, Dagmar.
All right. Let's see. Perception.
Mhm.
Yes. I see everything. It's all there. I'm perceiving so many things.
Nat 1.
I'm looking around me and I
Okay.
see so clearly everything around.
Okay. Um. Okay. The sun comes up and begins to warm. Yeah. So the sun comes up in the east and begins to warm on the side of the mountain. And the night is over, and your watch has finished rather uneventfully. Okay. It's now the morning. You guys are gonna. I assume you guys are all gonna try to eat breakfast.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I want. I want everybody to roll. Okay, so we're gonna do the next day's challenge. Okay, so go ahead and prepare yourself for this day. What are you gonna be doing for this day?
Is breakfast gonna try to kill us?
I don't know. It might.
Um. I'm gonna try to do animal handling this time,
Okay. All right. Okay, so
which is risky. Oh my God.
okay, so Dagmar does animal handling, and what are you handling about animals?
Nothing apparently. Not. Can I roll it again since that was before Whistle announced that we're to make our rolls for the day, or no?
No. You already rolled.
Okay. God.
I'm going to roll for performance to see if I can keep everybody in a good mood and play while we're walking.
I like that.
I mean, it could be better.
What instrument are you playing, and what style of music?
An upbeat irritation of pan flute. That is what I have decided to go with for today. So it will be a borderline irritating pan flute.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I actually like this music, but saying like upbeat pan flute, I'm kind of like thinking of certain kinds of South American music. I'm trying to think, is it Ecuadorian or Peruvian?
Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
pan
Yes,
flute?
yes, exactly. That's
Yeah,
exactly what I'm
it's-
doing.
Quechua Aymara.
Okay.
That's exactly what we got going on here.
Zapatiendo,
Nice.
zapatiendo. Okay. Okay. Who else? We need 3 more people. What are you doing?
I'm gonna roll for survival since we're getting up into the mountains now, so this way we don't get lost, hopefully. And we're gonna get lost.
I was gonna do survival, but I chose against it because I'm like, I'm not gonna be responsible for that.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Next up, the theory. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna do acrobatics in case I have to do some rock climbing or.
I like it. Okay.
Your theory's just over here doing like flips out of trees and stuff. God,
Yeah.
He's parkouring.
total like the Hobbit, Legolas in the water scene and everything.
Right.
Okay. Grada, what are you doing to contribute to today?
I've already done animal handling, perception, survival.
Pizza run.
I'm not going to say pizza run, buddy. Pizza run. Pizza is not a skill in D&D. Sorry,
You can make it a
But it
skill.
should be.
chef or
That sounds like something we could homebrew.
Yeah.
There's a chef background you can do.
I'm okay. So I could do a. How about a nature check?
Okay.
For like natural elements in the environment.
I was gonna say.
Oh, that's awful.
I'm gonna
I
die.
don't know.
Woo!
Okay, so this is so you are using animal handling, performance, survival, acrobatics, and nature in order to get you through today's challenge. I really, really like this. I am overjoyed at this combination here.
What have you done?
You guys open up your packs and begin to pull out items in order to try to make breakfast for the day.
No.
You realize that in the early morning hours, mice and rats had gotten in and eaten all of your rations. You no longer have any food.
God.
What?
I'm going to turn to Fred and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, buddy, can I borrow Gale for a few minutes?"
He looks at you blankly, like blinking, like, what do you mean borrow
smirk.
Gale? Gale is not an object. Gale is my friend.
I just smile.
Because she
That's
laid
it.
eggs. We could have eggs for breakfast.
She can only lay like 1 egg a day. Like, how many do you hope to squeeze out of this poor chicken?
I don't know. It's
Right?
been
Does
like...
Fred not collect her eggs on a daily basis? Like, how did we not know he doesn't
Yeah,
have
it's
like
been
a
a
whole
while.
carton of eggs in his bag? Like,
They're
Yeah.
eaten on a regular basis. I'm sure you've already eaten it.
Now there are other options. We are in a forest.
I'm not eating any mushrooms that you find, Gretel. They're all going to be poison right now.
That's the funny thing. You've rolled nature and you've rolled survival, so you cannot
We're
use
gonna
those to
die.
find it because you've already done really poorly.
Oh my
It's all
god.
going to be poison. I'm not eating any of that.
But here's the thing. Even if we do find Nate, give me a break. Even if we do find food that is poisonous, even if I grab poisonous mushrooms, I can cast Purify Food and Drink, and they would no longer be poisonous.
Ooh, do you have that prepared?
Is that prepared?
It is now.
Well, no, it depends. Would I have chance? I mean, did we find this out in the morning, or did we eat when we decided to camp for the night, or?
Well, so what I'm ruling is you ate in the evening, so you had food then, and what I'm ruling is because Dagmar rolled so poorly on the perception during Dagmar's watch, in the early morning hours when animals are active, that's when it happened.
Okay.
Oh,
so
just blame Dagmar.
I
Blaming
wouldn't have
Dagmar
known
for everything.
I wouldn't have known to prepare Purify Food and Drink then, to be fair.
Womp womp. We're not doing well, guys. If we start to walk without
Not a bad
eating,
idea, though.
can we forego eating, or is that going to put us into
No.
like exhaustion levels or something?
But remember, purify food and drink is a ritual, so that you don't have to. I think that's a little bit different, right?
Is a ritual?
Yeah, it's a ritual.
I didn't know.
You can
Oh.
cast it just as a regular spell. You can also cast it as a ritual.
Oh, then that's exactly what I'll do.
Okay, but you have to find some
Alright.
food first.
Go look for mushrooms.
Right?
And I look
And
for pizza.
did you hear him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mushroom pizza it is.
No. How about
I don't like
how about somebody goes with me so that way we can work together and find something?
Okay, so
Or are we already going with the rule that I made?
we're going with the roll that you made because that's sort of the point. That's your hand. So
Okay.
the survival and the nature that you totally rolled. That's your hand. So are you gonna go further up the mountain and just keep going that, or are you gonna try to double back? Right? Because if you go back down the mountain, use up time. You can kind of depend on what Janera did before and found mushrooms from before, or you can sort of trudge along and make more progress, and hope to find something along the way.
That one. Let's try to progress forward.
I agree.
Time you mentioned pizza to me. Are you trying to tell me that you want pizza for supper tomorrow?
Yeah,
Just saying.
that is what I want.
I will do my best to arrange that. How's that sound?
Oh,
Hey,
I want pizza.
in Love Bug, we're going to be finishing up soon.
Anna,
Can-
I just
Yes.
want to let you know that you are an adult and you have the ability to order pizza.
Oh my god, this is true.
Did you forget that you were an adult for a moment?
I will be getting pizza after this.
Okay.
God damn.
Get the pizza.
No,
Well, then I'm going to.
that's not a pizza peel and a pizza, honey. That's an archaeological site.
Oh my god!
No wonder he has pizza on the mind.
Totally looks
I
like
can
pizza.
see it. I can totally see it. It's awesome.
Oh, okay. I'm like, okay, now that I'm looking at it.
I don't even
Okay.
think there's pizza.
All right, let's trudge forward then and see if he finds anything potentially that's going to destroy us.
Yeah, I agree. Let's trudge forward, and any food that I find, I can ritually purify food and drink.
If I see like tree nuts and stuff like that on the way, could I grab those and pass them out for people to snack on them?
Do you know what pine nuts look like, or tree nuts, or anything like that?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you though?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to draw the path. Please draw the path that you're going to follow as you go up the mountain.
Or down the mountain? Oh, up
Because
the
you're going
mountain.
up the
Yeah,
mountain
I
right
see
now,
now.
because you're going to
Okay.
try to
Yeah,
get
we're
up to
going
the
up the
ridge.
mountain. Yep.
Who's drawing the path?
Do you? I can do it if you guys want.
What is that? Is that a river there?
Yes, there is a faint stream there. I think you're
Okay,
following the stream.
I was gonna say, can we just? How far can we make it? Can you ping how far we can make it? Is it the second?
Yeah, let's just say you get to the top. You're going to end up at the top of the ridge. That's basically where you're going to end up at for the camp for the night. So just draw your path.
Where's the ridge? The top of the ridge is.
We're all
We
just
fell
dry.
down the mountain.
Top of the ridge would be right here, so we'd make it to like. We'd make it to
Okay.
like here.
All right then. Very good.
Honey,
We all
I'll-
took different paths apparently, but we made it.
Yeah. Okay. Um. I'm trying to think. Okay. Yes. Let's do it. Okay.
Okay.
So this mountain overall is not that tall, but it does have some granite protrusions sort of sticking out, like large rock formations sticking out as you get toward the top. It's not above the tree line. It's just not that tall. Nothing. Actually, no. I take that back. I'm trying to think. I think because my I'm trying to. Because I'm trying to get to the mountain near me of Mount San Gorgonio. I think that's 9,000 feet, 10,000 feet elevation. I'm trying. Let me look that up real quick.
As soon as you
'Cause
said
that
granite,
actually,
I was thinking, it's like you're probably inspired by the California terrain.
okay, so it's I think at its highest point, 8,294 feet. I think that's what this is. Oh no, 11,499 feet. Um,
Oh wow.
it's pretty tall. I've been up to the top once. Um, and actually at the top, yeah, it's at its top. It actually does go above the tree line. There are no trees on the very top of it. Um, but the thing is though, like, you can actually go from the well, I think because if you book it from the bottom of the trail all the way to the top on Vivian Creek Trail, you can get to the top in about 5-6 hours, and then you have to come back down 5-6 hours. So when you do it, you really do have to start at 6 a.m. Otherwise, you're gonna come back down the mountain in the middle of like the night. So I'm thinking, yeah, I think quite similar. I think this mountain range is going to be just under the tree line, so there's going to be trees all the way to the top. Maybe a little bit sparse at the top. But as you come to the top, right, it does get a little bit sparser. There are large rock formations coming out. And you spot a nest nestled among the rocks. You notice a nest, and the nest has eggs in it.
How big is the nest?
Let's see. The nest is maybe 5-6 feet across.
Oh, a nest, not like a nest.
I'd like you to
How big?
immediately do a perception check to look around and see if maybe the inhabitant of the nest is anywhere around.
Well, so that's the thing. It's like you didn't notice anything on the way up because none of you used perception on the way up. You can use Ethereal's acrobatics to climb the rock and retrieve the eggs. Are you hungry
no.
enough?
How big are
Guys,
these
I don't-
eggs? Are these
Theory, do it.
like dinosaur eggs?
I don't
Oh.
care if they're the eggs of miniature pigs. We're leaving them alone.
Theory, do it. Do it.
They're pretty. Let me think. Actually, how big would they be? They're much larger than a chicken's egg. They are
Are you talking like an ostrich egg or like a?
maybe about the size of an ostrich egg, something like that.
Oh Jesus, this is a large bird.
Maybe a bit smaller. So I'm thinking like the size of a mango. That's what I'm thinking. I
Oh,
think a mango
wow,
would be
okay.
actually pretty big. I think a mango is a pretty good size, somewhere around there, maybe a little bigger.
All right. How hungry are we, or should we keep
DM,
going?
what's the detriment if we don't eat?
There is. I don't think there's a technical one. There might be something in the DM's guide. I'm just too lazy to look up. Let's just.
Nothing. There's nothing.
For the first day, let's say
Are there any-
nothing. For the first day, let's say nothing. On the second day, you'll start getting disadvantage. How about that?
All
Okay.
right.
All right, if that works.
Let's ignore this.
Let's get an egg.
Oh my
You don't have to listen to
I
me.
vote-
We can democracy this. I just think
Let's-
that we should sleight of hand an egg out of there.
I think we should do what he said about that word. We should do that. Let's have a vote, and then I vote no.
Well,
Who's with me on no?
don't forget that Whistle and Fred get a vote too.
Oh, I forgot to include
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Hey,
Snap! I
you can-
forgot. Okay. 'Cause
That's
Have
not a good
them-
thing or a bad thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I'm not gonna be doing it with this campaign. I am thinking about doing it in a different campaign. I was gonna play this with another set of friends. A different part of Goblin Town, which is the basic campaign I had was that you are going to play the refugees running from Kulog and the warlords. And so what you're going to do is your heroes are basically rescuing goblins along the way, and every battle you're not trying to defeat people, you're not trying to kill soldiers, you are trying to escort people and try to save as many of them as you can.
That's sick.
So it's kind of like Bacon in the Middle, where you're going to have the enemy soldiers on one side, you're on the other side, and then villagers in the middle, and you get to control the villagers as well as your heroes. But the villagers they get like 1 hit point, like almost no abilities. They just have to run. And so you basically amass followers, hirelings. Actually, this is sort of like if you're talking about like first edition D&D or like second edition D&D, this would be hirelings. And so then, as you go along, you amass more and more of them along, and you can get them to. You'll tap into them for abilities, survival, perception, or whatever. So that, so the thing that I'm doing right now is I'm trying to come up with the ideas for how you'll travel in that campaign. And a successful campaign will be to rescue as many goblins as possible and outrun Kulog. But that's gonna have to be a
amazing.
separate thing. And so what you're asking for right now for Fred and Whistle is exactly what I want to do in that campaign. Okay, so go ahead. What skill would you like and Fred to use?
Well,
Do
wait,
they have
aren't we
proficiency in
promoting
anything?
Do perception because we need somebody who can pay attention to stuff. But I don't know like what their stats are. So.
Do they have any advantages or disadvantages we would know about at this point? I mean, I know Fred's not very intelligent.
Well, Whistle is a hunter, so she
So
would
Whistle,
probably be
let's
very
put
good.
on perception, and then Fred, if everyone's okay with it, we can put him on history. Would he be okay with history, or does he have a disadvantage?
he is an archaeologist in training, so he should have a decent
Okay.
history.
So let's put him
no.
on.
Yeah.
Let's put him on history then, because he is from the area. He does know things. Like he's done stuff in his life.
Yeah, we've asked him a lot of questions.
So Fred on history and
Okay.
Whistle on perception then, if that's okay with everyone else.
Okay. Okay, perception. Here we go. Whistle. 11 perception. Okay. And then I'm gonna do Red the Shovel Hob and okay, let's see.
This is Fred.
Aw.
Here we go. History.
Oh,
in history.
Fred, why?
Just fits perfectly in with Fred.
We
That's
don't
exactly
like
what I'd
Fred.
expect.
Because he learned nothing.
God.
That's exactly what I expected. I'm
Okay.
not even gonna lie.
I want to know which archaeologist I want to make fun of. I don't know which way I want to go, but I'm thinking like maybe. Okay, wait. I don't know if I want to make fun of you or I want to play to your biases. So I'm just wondering, is Fred going to be a more historical archaeologist or a more prehistorical archaeologist?
Oh god.
Oh God! Don't put us against each other.
As the
God.
anthropologist of the group, I'm gonna say he's historical.
Oh.
Fair.
Yeah, because prehistory for the win.
Yeah, go rocks.
Woo! Rocks, 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 rocks. It's gonna be me at SHA next week.
Oh my god.
Just go around the entire
We have to
conference.
do that.
Yo, prehistory's where it's at. Am I right or am I right? What teachers me.
Okay.
God damn.
So
Brian's
you
just gonna
probably
lock me in the
ask
hotel
him.
room.
you probably ask him about, how you probably ask him about, like, okay, Fred, what are some historical instances, or what do you know from your knowledge about how people have survived in the area? And he relates a story about early human settlers coming into the area, getting lost in a path because they were traveling during the winter time, got stuck on a mountain, and had to resort to
Oh, God.
cannibalism.
Oh, God.
Everyone
Thank
looks
you,
at the
Donner
barn.
Party.
Yep.
Oh my
I'll look at Gale.
That's how it starts.
And Gail, like, or Fred is like looking around, like, yeah, they were traveling at about this time of the year. Winter. They thought they could make it before the first snows. Very tragic.
Oh my God. Yes.
So, in other
was.
words, what you're telling us, Fred, is that we should go ahead and take the eggs from this nest.
It's either that or cannibalism.
What choices do we have? They're great. Great
We
choices.
can still eat Gale.
Or Fred.
Hey.
Okay. Whistle's perception.
Okay, yeah.
Whistle being more familiar with the area with a little bit of perception. The Whistle says, like, I haven't noticed any tick monsters. I haven't noticed any big boars coming up here.
Good.
What about something that flies, Whistle?
Yeah, I've seen some birds. I think they were birds. I didn't get a good look. They were flying kind of high or far away.
Okay, that's not helpful. I say go for the eggs.
Yeah, they made a.
I wanna,
I thought I
I
heard
wanna
they
smash some beaks.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna do it again. And I use Mage Hand on an egg.
They are within 10 pounds.
I'm gonna use a Mage Hand on an egg to see if anything. But can we kind of like move behind the trees first in case something comes
Mage
after
Hand
it?
does have a range. It's a range of like 30 feet. You cannot do that far. So you basically.
Okay, I'm gonna use Mage Hand then.
Yeah, you're gonna basically at this large rock thing. There's no trees immediately nearby, so you cannot hide it. You cannot hide. You have to stand at the
Okay.
base of this rock formation, like look up, do the Mage Hand, and gently pluck it out of the nest.
Unless a theory wants to do some zip pow flips to get up there.
I think the mage hand has a better chance of not being
All right.
spotted by the.
All right. Okay. Cool. So,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
do it.
put my hand up dramatically and just say retrieve, and then I'm gonna point upward, and then the mage hand's gonna go out and try and grab an egg.
All right. You gently pull the egg. Comes out of the nest. It's not the only egg. There's like 3 eggs in the nest. You pull one out, and it gently comes down to you, floats down to you within the spectral ghostly hand. Fred looks very wide-eyed and like, ghosts. It's kind of interested, like, oh wow, that's interesting. Actually, give me a second here. Check one thing.
What do you mean give you a second?
And mentions that you are doing stuff just like Cassandra did. Huh. So
Intriguing.
so like, are you magical? Are you kind of like, can you tell fortunes just like Cassandra?
Use on my character background. I'm gonna go ahead and just look over to Whistle and wink.
Okay.
Not saying a word about
She's
it.
very impressed. Okay, so you receive the egg. It's a football. You hug it tightly. What do you guys do now?
I'm gonna stash it in
Run.
my bag, and I'm gonna go for another egg.
Oh my God.
Which of this?
Okay.
Yes.
How many eggs do you go for? Or you just,
Just the
just
two.
keep going
Just the
until
two.
you get caught,
Nope.
or what?
Nope. Just the two, and then I'm gonna hightail it out of there.
Okay.
Plot twist. It's Bam Bam's nest.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
It's rather far from
I-
Bam Bam's dwelling.
Okay. So you get
I
the
think
other
we did.
egg. Once you have the 2 eggs in your possession, what do you do?
Stash them in a bag and hightail it out of there. Keep walking.
You're just gonna just like stroll out of there. What are you gonna do?
Why is something watching me, Daryl?
I don't know. You Whistle didn't have that good a perception. It's
Can
okay.
I roll perception?
No.
I'm gonna walk away.
Okay. Well, what I'm wondering is, are you all just gonna walk away? Or are you all gonna like run? Run like you stole
No,
it,
we're gonna run.
which you did.
Yeah,
I'm running. I'm running.
Hightail it, like run it.
Okay. All right.
Like
So
these are the eggs. These are my precious.
okay, you all make it away from the nest, safe and sound. Later on, you do hear faint off in the distance.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
The fact that was muffled and not clear is horrifying.
Right? Made it scary.
Like I'm moderately traumatized by that. So something noticed and got angry. So
yes.
yeah, wonderful. We can either A, save these eggs and pull a Jurassic Park later when it comes to murder me, or we can eat them.
The
We shouldn't.
what?
I'm hearing one vote for eating the eggs.
What,
No, we shouldn't.
what I can do is, rather than debating on this, maybe I can cast Pass Without a Trace, and we can try to sneak away without the thing being able to follow us back to our camp and realize that we have its eggs.
Oh, very
Yeah,
good.
that's smart.
Nice. I like it.
Okay,
Would that
go
be
ahead and cast it.
Yep. All right, casting.
You have now passed without a trace.
Was it gonna have found us? Like, were we close to that? Like,
Well, what,
I don't know how
what
much of a predator this thing is.
everybody gets plus 10 bonus to stealth checks, but it would mean that we'd have to roll stealth.
Well, excuse me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna okay. What we can do is we can just sort of rule this as a sort of passive stealth, so to speak. That for some of these actions, right? Rather than just keep constantly rolling, we just sort of assume that like 10 is roughly where you're going to get, because that 10 would be the average. So 10 plus 10 is 20. So we can just assume that you're very stealthy. And it's not. I think it's fairly obvious that it's an animal. So the animal's not going to be that good at finding you. So we'll just say that you just snuck away pretty safely.
We scurried away.
Yeah.
Yep. That's actually not a bad idea. Did you hear what my son said?
No.
No, what'd he say?
No.
He said he used the word hologram, but he said you should basically like try to fool the animal by putting up an illusion and draw it in the other direction.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'll save that for next
smart.
time. I'll use minor illusion next time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And
right. While we have now left an interaction, are we gonna end now? Or are we gonna go
Yeah.
for another 10 minutes? Or
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is you're gonna set up camp for the night here at the top of the mountain. Okay, so here's your camp, somewhere about here, somewhere near the top. It could be on either side, however you prefer. I'm gonna draw the egg and the nest.
cute.
Actually, I need brown for the nest. Okay, so that's the eggs that you stole. My eggs. Okay.
My cabbages.
Oh my
Brilliant.
god.
All right, and with that, we will bring this session of Welcome to Goblin Town to a close. Our party has made it safely to the top of the mountain. No sight
Somehow.
of any tick monsters as of yet. They are very hungry and have taken some eggs. What will they find next week or next time, or what will find them next time on Welcome to Goblin Town? Okay. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Have a
Bye.
good night.
Happy New Year!
Happening.